Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running, with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFB. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Ready up. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
On the double. Let's go.
Dropping back into the throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision, and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. CFB offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Come on, set.
They'll try the right here. Put some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first and 10, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. An explosive play. They finally have it, but the ball moves inside the 25.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
On the ready.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
691, Gator Spar. 42, Spider.
They give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to scramble. Looking for the wide out. He's got it near the end zone. But he stops short of 30 yards from the goal line.
Listen, how did they replace quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down?
Ready,
And the
ready.
Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this man. But the continuity of this offensive line is on display. That's the reason
return here and takes him in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And we're going to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Sparkman. Breaks loose at the 40. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the ball around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Crosses the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, you don't see it often, and how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. With the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
29.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
On the ready.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Check.
Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score is another. Either team is backing up one inch.
They'll set up now with the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crossing the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They're going to move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Through the tackle.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Breaking free at midfield. Breaking through defenders. What an electric play. Suddenly, they got into scoring position down to the 24.
This defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the 1st half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the 1st half already.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after completion.
This receiver has just a combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
42 Spider.
And there's the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hawkins. Wills his way to the end zone.
I think we're starting to kind of see the theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out of the PAT drop. He is good. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, but the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They tried to get the counter play to the edge curve. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. It's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Punt lands at the 6 and heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Solid game and moves it up to the 32.
Another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the double.
First down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. And with no option, he just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Snap, they'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the football.
Another great play by this receiver. The offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Got him, he's sacked.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Got it.
And sack sets up second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. The ball is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds and gain decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Ready, set.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling?
Longer. Cricket.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Good throw to the left. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things and allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team brings him in and brings him down. So far, back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the set.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to find room. It's Arkow. They'll stop here behind the line for a loss of one.
That pass just had nowhere to go. I give credit to the defense and their run fits on that one.
Ready?
Offense getting set. It's second down. back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Like the final play of the half coming up.
42 Spider. 4
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Let's go.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They try a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Georgia offense is back out on the field.
325.
First play of the second half is a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now we'll get it 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle along the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed of the backfield. No chance at all. Defensive speed, building and diagnose the play, blows it up.
Okay, ready?
2nd down play coming up. Running through the tackle. And the defense able to hold it there in a short game. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half, make some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play, and now it sets up the 4th down.
fourth down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More to pick up a first down.
All week, they told us about the quarterback, they told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 fifth grade.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And they get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And the Mustangs looking to keep this drive moving. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The completion makes it second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. It's a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking to chuck it again. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Give it to the big fullback here. The Saints are able to bring him down quickly. Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Hands off to the left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path. Just run and pound him quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Toss play to the outside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pivot.
Receiving the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have the ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Play action. He's looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to float this over the right side. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. Number of the ball to the 25-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Barkow. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially. You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
And the point after was good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember last time, Northbourne on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Runs right over the defender. They stopped him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
It was a nice job on the offensive line. The running back and assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Fights off a defender. Could be a loss on the play. 4 set of downs. Great play by the defense.
Well, a great job by this defense stepping up here and working with the lead. On the other side, offensively, about the only thing that went well there is at least they got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Important second down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's moving out of the pocket. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down to the 44. The defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Past the defender. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball within 20 minutes.
How about that play, Chris? I think just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend it coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So now it's 3rd and short in the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Soccer with a strong tackle there. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense by 29. The call is a quarterback sneak.
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on fourth down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he's in the air now. It's a foot race. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
Now here's the toss play. And that run produces a decent gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles, and now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Back in motion now. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown the field. Tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs for this tight football game.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping. The defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run. Comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
At this point in the game, obvious situation. You're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
2-9 Philly.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. Look throw to the left. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.